It's the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Milwaukee Brewers.
And on the mound in this one, Jacob Mizorowski, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Berg, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games.
Oh, that got him.
First base. Batting third, the third baseman.
Man at first with one gone. And now the veteran third baseman, Bo Bichette. The 1-1. That one at triple digits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. In the air to left center. And he'll play it on a bounce. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Back here at American Family Field. And taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
The designated hitter, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Catcher challenge, will take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. There's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. Yelich gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Oh.
The 2-1. That clips the corner. Struck him out looking. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among The better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
Backed off the plate that time.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at first, one away. Makes the catch for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And now it's William Contreras. The 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. Brewers strand one, scoreless after one. Back here in Milwaukee, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Jared Young up now for the Mets. And that skips in the dirt. That one hit the knees for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Payoff pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So now here's the DH, Eric Wagaman. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty, the 2-1. And that chops in for a strike. Two on the way. On the ground to third, Ortiz. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Garrett Mitchell.
Number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Right down the chute and a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the first baseman,
Andrew Vaughn now. The 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Gets under it. And there's 2 down. Now here's Jake Bowers. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
That's a ball.
Up
Ball
and
three.
in, 3-1 now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And a payoff pitch. Too
Ball
high, and it's ball 4.
Now a great back and
Batting
forth
in.
in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Next to hit, number 12. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. That one hit to right. Baden should have this one. And that is the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at American Family Field, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground, right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, number 9, A.J. Ewing.
And now the center fielder. The 2-2. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And there's ball 4.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, number 22,
One down. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. Now quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely. In the dirt, runner holds, count goes to 2-1. The 2-1. And there's a ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That's a base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead in there safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, one away. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's outside, and the count's full. Mizorowski, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2 on, 1 out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Payoff pitch. Stanton down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. All loaded up. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Bases loaded, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Jared Young now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The 2-1. In the air to left center. Chourio has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee as we go to the last of the 3rd. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out to short. Lindor tosses to first. What a play.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter.
Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Inside. 2-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Ball, low.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Comes the 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
This is Bryce Terang. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. On to inning number 4. Back after this on the show. On to the 4th, and now the Mets DH, Eric Wagaman. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run. Those last few inches through the zone.
Brett Beatty digs in now. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the net, the catcher from Alvarez.
Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. 2 down, nobody on. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Triple digits on that last pitch. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1.
Drip, drop. I know you see the fashion. I know you see the fashion. This that sauce you never could imagine. This that type of pretty you ain't never seen. Cold in my dark, man. Pull up with some moles. Better have a bag.
Bottom 4. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Whoa.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew.
Go ahead run on base. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Ball to strike. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. Mitchell at first, 1 gone. That missed inside. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the rope.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. We've played 4. All tied 1-1.
I was born in the city. No one gonna bring me down. Yeah.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9.
A.J. Ewing.
And a 1-1. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Bryce Wilson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Nice grab. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, number 12 getting ready to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Perez warming up as well. The 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So up next, Joey Ortiz. Right side, hard hit. Polanco tosses to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Brewers.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now it's Christian Yelich. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here in Milwaukee. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking.
Digging in,
Leading
Francisco
off for the Mets,
Lindor.
the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Grant Anderson getting ready to go. McGill getting loose as well. Here's a 1-2. And that one hammered. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Late with the swing there. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panic on and throw into right field.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Jared
Up
Young
next for the
will
Mets,
hit next.
The first baseman, Jared Young.
Two down, nobody on. That one at triple digits.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Sets him down looking. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Mets go down quickly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Stepping in, Jackson Chourio.
The left fielder, number 11, Jackson Chourio.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's to third, and that's just foul. Missed with a changeup. Full count now. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter appears to be getting loose. Razoban, the right-hander, loosening up as well. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
And now, Bryce Terang, his home and away splits there. He gets to it with a slide. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's the third out. Inning over. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still tied 1-1.
Know they all hate that. I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watching. I've been balling.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor McGill.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Leading off, Eric Wagaman. Here's a 1-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. The 1-1.
Ball, inside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Baden wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Right side. In time to Vaughn. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, number 4.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right side. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at American Family Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Got him swinging.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brooks Raley departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet, and we'll be right back. So Minter will take over.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Ball, hot.
The count 2-1. Ripped on a line to center. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Joey Ortiz. Pitch misses. Ball 2. There's the strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. Inning over.
Hey, I'm going out of legend. When you hear my name, get it. Boy, I'm going out a legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it.
We go to the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's to third. In time to Vaughn. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Watch Soto now. The 1-1. That's smashed towards center. 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Trevor McGill will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run. Grant Anderson taking over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the third baseman, Bo Bichette. The Brewers holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-1. And now it's Christian Yelich. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Bounced up the middle. Polanco tosses to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mets 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Abner Uribe.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next offering is outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
On the ground to first. Vaughn steps on the bag. Only one out remaining for the Mets.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Jared Young. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Out of here. And this game is tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Eric Wagaman up now for the Mets. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, number 7, Brett.
And the batter now, Brett Beatty. Out to short. And that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Oscar Brazoban.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
And fouled off. That one way inside. The 2-2 on the way. And that skips into dirt. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Payoff pitch. Rips that one to right. One away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside, and that's ball 2. Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove, and he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the winning run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One away. The winning run at second. In there, sets him down on strikes.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Oscar Brazoban won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Cionel Perez on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. Perez trying to send this extra innings.
Ball four, take your base.
Ball 4 to a board.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the Brewers pinch runner, Blake Perkins, looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Milwaukee, on to extra innings. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Man at second. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch to third. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Up next to the bat, the center fielder.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the Mets leadoff man. The 1-1. Hit hard, the foul off to the left. One and 2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Abner Uribe gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Bryce Wilson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down, runner at first. And next for New York, Juan Soto. Here's a 1-1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
The third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Here's a 2-1. In the air, right field. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground. Terang. Third out. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 3 and the Brewers 2. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. So the tying run at second. Trying to move him over here. Barehand scoop over to first. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Here's Yelich at the dish. That one misses. And the count 2-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. One out and a runner at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Called out on strikes. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And here is Jackson Chourio. Swing, and he popped it up. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding